these dirtbags. I've always wanted to say that in the game, so now I can. So that's a plus. Battlefield Hardline. So Battlefield Hardline is the latest Battlefield game to come out in this series of Battlefield games. You don't know what Battlefield is by now. Oh, what? First-person shooter game that takes place in Vietnam and World War II. It's all about killing folks and tanks and AK-47s and all the good things America was built on. Battlefield in a nutshell. I gotta be honest, guys, this is my very first Battlefield experience. I never played the other Battlefield game because I'm like, that's not really my thing. First-person shooter Vietnam games, that's not my thing. Saw the footage for the game and I was like, this looks like a first-person version of True Crime Streets of LA. Or Streets of Miami. Could take place in Miami and shit. Now, is the game good? Good, subjectively speaking. The game is pretty fun. It's a pretty interesting game. Familiar, but very interesting game that I will say that it's not really the Battlefield game that I thought it was going to be, or hoped it would be, but it's still an enjoyable game. So I will say, let's get into the pros and cons, what you need to expect getting into Battlefield Hardline, and if you do got it, put in the comments, let me know you got it. What do you think about it? For everybody who don't have it, here's what you need to know about Battlefield Hardline. First of all, the graphics in the game. The graphics of the game are actually pretty good, actually. That pretty much goes for next-gen games and shit. I haven't really seen a next-gen game, or at least a PS4 game, and I was like, it looks like PlayStation 2 graphics. I think it's really good. All these characters, they look like really live characters, shit, game-wise anyway. Graphics in the game are pretty good on that notch. Now, controls in the game. The controls of the game, I will say that if you are a noob going into the first-person shooter game, you'll be able to jump into it relatively easy. I'm coming straight off of Destiny playing this game, and I was like, this feels just like Destiny. It plays just like Destiny, and that's good. I think where it's getting a game, you're like, I have to learn a whole new control scheme, and so when I play something else, I'm gonna be like, I have to learn that control scheme over too. It just conflicts with my head. Shoot, crouch, melee, all that good shit, throw grenades, all the good shit you can do to kill folks. That's what's in Battlefield Hardline. You know how to do it easily on the control, so controls in the game are really easy to jump into. Whether you're a veteran or a noob, you'll be able to jump into Battlefield Hardline and be like, yep, I know what I need to do to start killing folks, so that's good. Next, story mode. Story in the game, first part of the campaign anyway, I'm gonna explain it like this. Single player campaign is actually broken into like episodes, broken into 10 episodes, I believe. Say episode, because the entire game is like it's like you're playing a season of TV show, that's what you're playing. And when I say TV show, I seriously mean TV show. Like when you turn the game off, it's gonna be like, next time on Hardline. And when you load the game up, it's gonna be like this. Previously on Hardline. Real cop drama type shit going on. The story mode is broken up into 10 episodes. And each episode takes like about 30 minutes to beat. If you're a hardcore gamer, you're gonna burn through story mode in like a day and shit. You'll be like, yeah, I just burned through story mode and now I'm ready for some multiplayer. Story itself is interesting, but it is familiar shit. Cause like I said, it's like playing a cop TV show, but it's not like you're playing The Wire or nothing. Really playing story mode, just like, it's interesting, but it's good. But why am I not like completely blown away by it? Why am I not like invested in this shit? The reason why, cause the characters of the game are not really interesting enough. They're not really the next Joel. They're not really the next Booker DeWitt. Not really connected with these characters that you're not gonna care. You start to get out anyway in the prologue. You're ex-cop and shit. You're on your way to prison, so pretty much just like, oh, what happened to him? Why is he going to prison? Enter episode 1, you dumped 3 years ago. You find out what happened, why he go to prison and shit. You're a good cop. You're an upstanding, good citizen cop. You know, you play by the rules and everything. But the movies have taught us anything. You know that if you're a good cop, that means everybody else around you is shit. Corrupt cops, corrupt bureaucrats, corrupt everything. Guns, drugs, fast cars, everything that goes down in Miami. That's what goes down in Miami. You don't believe me? Watch Bad Boys 2. That's what goes down in Miami. Get teamed up with this tough, feisty chick. She's your partner and everything. She doesn't need to be taken care of. Now, she handles her own. If she gets shot 89 times in the eyeball and in the neck, she's not going to die. It's not going to be game over. And sometimes she does help you out, so yeah, it's pretty good. She's like a corrupt version of Elisa Maza. If you don't know who Elisa Maza is, watch Gargoyles. You'll be like, yep, Elisa Maza. I like her. Story mode of the games, you can pretty much say it's just okay, not knocking my socks off of shit. I've seen other games or other shows like this, but done way better than Hardline. But not to knock Hardline. If you're into the type of shit, you're gonna be like, I'm invested in this shit. I love the story. It's awesome. Gameplay in the game, I'll pretty much say that it is very realistic in a sense. And there is one mechanic in the game that's pretty much like, this feels familiar. Oh, why does it feel familiar? Because it's straight out of Arkham City. Yeah. Now, you end up getting this little gadget, like a little detective scanner and shit. You're flicking on, you can let you investigate crimes, investigate, you know, evidence and shit like that. You go into a room and just turn that thing on. You tag everybody that's in the room and shit. You figure out, oh, how you gonna take them out. It hit me today. I was just like, this is like Arkham City. Verbatim, detective mode, that's what it is. You flick on detective mode, just pretty much go into the room and you're like, okay, I can take these guys out one of two ways. Go in there just gun toting, shooting everybody out like Yosemite Sam, like boom, 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 boom. Or you can take the more civil Metal Gear Solid approach, just crouch behind people and shit, you know, take them out and shit, snap their necks, not really snap their necks. Solid takedowns, just what it is. I found myself doing solid takedowns a lot because I was just like, I don't really have a lot of bullets and I don't want to take out like all these guys because it's like 15 against 1 and yeah. Batman has truly taught me to think with this and not these. even though these are good to play with. Gameplay is very familiar and shit like that. I've seen it done in other games, done a lot better, but the gameplay is still pretty enjoyable. Like that multiplayer in the game, I will say this. If you're new to Battlefield, you're gonna jump into multiplayer like, what the fuck is this? Got your standard multiplayer shit like, team deathmatch, capture flag, has those standard multiplayer parts in it. It has some exclusive multiplayer modes that are exclusive to Hardline. You got a mode called Heist and shit. But your team pretty much trying to get the loot and everything from the opposing team. The cops are trying to take you down to the opposing team and shit. But the way it's executed is so confusing because it's just pretty much you flicking on, you're like, okay, and I guess I know what we're supposed to do. Then jump you in the game, you're like, okay, go to the objective. You go to the objective, and all of a sudden I just got shot in my medulla oblongata by some random dude. Don't know who to do what, didn't know where he was at. He just boom, just shot me in my head. I was dead. I was like, okay. That's okay, I died. But when I responded, it responded me in this van. I was like, I feel like I was in a whole new area. Where am I at? Boom, I just got shot in my ribcage. I'm dead again. Responded again. I was like, okay, well, go to where's the treasure at? Where is the loot at? Boom, shot in my neck. Dead again. Nothing else. This video shows that I am really terrible at first-person online games. But I'm going to Destiny, though. Look me up, Destiny. We'll play Destiny. We'll do that. So if you're new to multiplayer first-person shooters, you're going to be like, this is just abysmal, and I hate this shit. But I'm sure if you're a veteran Battlefield, you're going to go in there like, yep, I know what to do. Get my guns out, start killing folks. I'm going to get my team together. We're just going to clean house, because that's what we do, because we're the best Battlefielders in the world. So in a nutshell, we'll say that Battlefield Hardline is an interesting game in concept and everything. And controls are really easy for you to jump into. The gameplay is familiar, and I wish some things were okay. Some things could have been done differently, but it's enjoyable, I guess. Mode's pretty decent. If you're a hardcore gamer, you're going to burn through story mode, so if you're a hardcore gamer, just burn through it, and that'll be that. So in the end, I will say that Battlefield Hardline is a good game if you rent it. Yeah, rent this game for like $5. You'll be entirely entertained for the whole week you play it. You'll beat it in 1 week. You'll beat the multiplayer, and you'll be like, yep, got all the trophies, put Battlefield back in. Well, I can't wait for Arkham Knight. So Battlefield Hardline, what'd you think about it? Did you play it? What do you think about it? Put in the comment section, let me know, talk about it. What is your experience on Battlefield Hardline? You may like it. Remember guys, subscribe. Until next time.